thought that we had our moments. We started off really well at 27-18, but then we went into a slump, 34-20 in the second quarter, which really cost us the game. We played so well early, but we didn't do such a good job in the second quarter. In the end, we got down, we battled back, we had our chance, we had opened up for the three for Joe that would have made it 100-98, and just didn't go down. But our team is playing harder, trying to play more together. We just have to cut down the turnovers. We had 12 at halftime, and we only had 4 in the second half, which allowed us to play better.
Well, can you walk us through what you saw in that 5-second call in the inbound reflex?
But it was a 5-second call. We didn't get it in time. In those situations, I was taught as a player that as soon as the referee handles the ball, you go. You can't clap the ball, you can't do anything, you just got to go. And whether it was 4-5 or whatever, I don't know, it doesn't matter. We didn't get the ball to foul at the time.
Just to follow up on that, Lionel, did you have a timeout there, or no, you had none?
At a 20-second time. I mean, I see the guy wide open, I think he's wide open, so I'm thinking we're going to throw it, and they call 5 seconds. So, I wasn't thinking we're getting ready to get caught with a 5-second call.
You talked a lot about progress, you talked a lot about the work that guys are putting in and playing hard, and you're seeing signs are getting better, but at what point do you start to worry about losing guys, or guys kind of losing the rope?
That's what you worry about, Tim. I don't worry about that. All I do is go do my job every day. Every day. You worry about, and I'm not talking about you personally, I'm talking about the media. I don't worry about that. If it were to happen, I would know when it happened, but that's not something that's even on my mind. It's not even in my thought process. My mindset is to get on a plane tonight, go to Milwaukee, and try to get a win tomorrow night. And then after that, come back and work as hard as we can. We're working, we're making improvements. As I said, we play with an intensity level that I haven't seen for as long as we had tonight in all the games. We have a half a quarter, but we play with a high level of intensity, and we just didn't get to win.
Lionel, thoughts on how Rondé worked with the first unit?
Rondé was fine. What you want?
What's it like tonight, trying to get your first win? The crowd is cheering for the Lakers pretty much all night, Kobe Bryant. Just what's it like, the environment out there for you guys to try to get your first win in home and on a road environment almost?
We've been here before. We played the Jewish team last year. They were rooting for them. We played the Turkish team. They were rooting for them. It happens. I mean, Cleveland came to town. Miami comes to town. They root for them. We have to step up and become the Brooklyn Nets by our play and performance, to make them want to cheer for us. I've been in other situations where the same thing happened. I was in Memphis. I was in Phoenix. Every time we played a game in Phoenix, the other team's colors would fill up the stadium. And I was in Memphis in the beginning. Every team we played, you were wearing jerseys of the other team. You got to win your fans over by going out and playing hard, playing well, and being successful.
Anyone else? Okay, thank you.
So, we came out so strong, and we just stalled many times. You can see what it's like. Obviously, they were fighting just as hard to get their first win. It's tough.
They're a team that has put up a lot of numbers so far this season, but what defensively was so challenging in trying to get stops against them, especially down the stretch?
They did a very poor job of picking ball, first and foremost, I think. The guys were getting off and kind of doing their thing. And they made some tough shots as well. Randall made a very tough one very late in the game down the stretch.
You've taken, I think, 3 shots in the last 2 fourth quarters. I mean, why do you think was the case? Is that your team is just not getting the ball?
No, I don't think that's an issue. We took entirely too many shots in the first half, I think. And we're at our best absolutely when the ball's moving, it's popping, everyone's getting looks, moving and cutting, and so I don't think there's a relationship there. Thank you.
Start off the game great, and be able to jump out to a 9-11 lead, and hoping to be able to capitalize on that. We allowed them back in the game, didn't take care of basketball as well in the first half, and turn it allowed them to get some momentum. They took the lead at halftime. They kind of just carried on from there.
Do you hear the crowd cheering for the Lakers like that?
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I mean, we understand what it is. And it's a guy who's first ballot Hall of Fame in the building. We understand what it is.
When you look at this game as a whole, what's most frustrating about just the lack of execution or what you guys were unable to do?
Because it's unforced errors that we're making. Give credit to them. They fought hard. They got the W. But it's more so of us, what we're doing and what we're not doing that's keeping us in these positions or missing opportunities to be able to close out ball games or extend leads or whatever is necessary for us to do the W.
Thanks, Chair.
It's tough, knowing the records of both teams and us being at home. I felt like we had a great chance to win. We came up short.
Something that was making them so challenging to get stops on the defensive end. What more were they able to do to score tonight?
I have no idea. I know the expansion glass, but they were a tough shot, man. I shot Randall man at the end to put him up 6, I think. He shot 3 off the glass. Hey, you gotta tip your hat.
How would you characterize the state of the team right now, considering the start you guys have had?
Well, I mean, it's tough. Obviously nobody's happy about it. But, eventually, we got to snap out of it. So, we're going to walk in and see what we can do.
Joe, on that last inbounds play, did you think you were going to get that pass in the corner?
Yeah, that's how it was designed. But, I think Dad said he had somebody in the way. I don't even know, honestly, but we didn't get the ball right.
Is it strange when you're in your own building and the crowd is like that was tonight?
I'm used to it. Depending on who you're playing against, I'm used to it. I think everybody in here kind of expected that.
Thanks, man.
Through what you saw there on that 5-second call on that inbound play?
When we actually initially drew the play up, it was supposed to be a little deeper, kind of like towards more angle with the free throw line as opposed to being in half court. But they spotted the ball in a different place than we wanted, so the pass was a little longer to make. Saying the rough kind of standing right there in the direction I was going to throw the pass, and Nick Young, so I kind of felt that I bobbed the pass over. It wasn't going to get that shot, so I was looking for Brook as the next option. Kind of just hit him, and then we play around Brook, get a quick 2, and then foul.
Just overall, what's the feel after a loss like tonight?
We just got to keep playing. Hopefully, we can find a win this game, and then once we taste a bit of winning, then it can transition over and we can continue to get games.
What's happened with the execution on the stretch of the last couple of games? There's time you guys can't find a way to kind of close these games out.
I'm not sure. It's just something that I just continue to work on as a team and continue to try to get better on, continue to go back to the drawing board.
Was there ever a thought of a timeout on that 5-second play, or did it all just kind of happen too quick?
Well, I can't really see when he's counting, so I was just trying to get to the next option of the play and get Brook the flash so we can play around and get him a quick hook shot in the middle of the lane.
Thank you, Thad.
League, we want to announce that the Brooklyn Nets have been awarded the right to own and operate the NBA Development League's 21st team. This team will launch in 2016-17 here in Brooklyn at Barclays before moving to its permanent home at the new Nassau Coliseum for 2017-18 and beyond. It's a very exciting time for the league. We're growing, as evidenced by this announcement, and certainly we believe this represents yet another proof point of the value that the NBA Development League is creating for NBA coaches and NBA GMs and the overall NBA system in terms of developing talent at all levels. We certainly want to thank the Brooklyn Nets organization and Mikhail Prokhorov and Brett Yormark and Billy King and the entire staff at the Brooklyn Nets. We're really looking forward to launching the team in 2016-17 and launching this new relationship with the Brooklyn Nets and certainly making our home at the new Nassau Coliseum in 2017-18. Thank you. With that, I'll turn it over to Billy King.
Thanks, Malcolm. This is a great opportunity for our organization. It's something that we've been striving to have a D-League team. As we become a younger team, it'll give us a chance to help develop our players, not only players, but develop coaches as well. I think it's, if you look at some of the organizations like San Antonio, Oklahoma City, they have done a great job. I've had the pleasure of talking to some of their RC Buford, and they've told me what is the great opportunity it gives them. And so for us to have the Long Island Nets playing in Brooklyn, it's going to be great next year to be able to be close with them. The exciting thing also is that having a practice site which is going to open in February, we'll have the team also practicing right there where we're practicing, so we'll have a close eye on them for the next year. So this is a great opportunity, and it shows the commitment of ownership going towards the future of our youth program. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I want to start off by thanking a couple of people. First and foremost, ownership. As Billy said, it's just another step in our journey and a great commitment as we really develop, our players. I want to thank Irina, obviously. Thank you, IP, for ownership. Malcolm and Tommy have been terrific throughout the process, and thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be the 21st team, D-League team. And obviously, County Executive Ed Mangano. It's somewhat timely that we're making today's announcement. Yesterday, Ed, myself, and Bruce Ratner, we did a groundbreaking for the Coliseum yesterday, and we're excited about taking this team ultimately to Long Island. As many of you know, our roots are from Long Island, so it truly gives us an opportunity to reclaim that territory, if you will. And as Billy said, it's not just about the D-League team out there, but the team becomes a feeder system for jobs throughout our organization, whether it's a ticket seller or sponsorship or anyone on the basketball side. So we look forward to that as well. And another major initiative for us is youth basketball. And through the D-League, we'll make a major commitment to youth basketball throughout Long Island. I also want to recognize Bruce, who's also here. Bruce and Michael Prokhorov have done some amazing things here in Brooklyn, obviously starting with the Barclays Center, and that will also go with us, that partnership, to Long Island. And as I said, we had a groundbreaking yesterday, and our goal is to be in Long Island for the winter of 2016. So thank you. And now, Ed Mangano.
Thank you, Brett. As Brett said, yesterday was a very exciting day in Nassau County as we broke ground on the new Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. And I'm thrilled to welcome the Long Island Nets to our new Coliseum. Another great day and another wonderful announcement, and it'll be one of many more announcements that are really going to bring wonderful sports and entertainment to an exciting new facility in the center of Nassau County. And I want to thank the Nets and certainly Bruce Ratner and NEC for their commitment to creating a world-class Coliseum in Nassau County and bringing world-class entertainment and sports to our great county. Thank you.